Okay, and we are live. Welcome, welcome. This is Stephanie Treasure. Welcome to another one of these case study interviews with one of my beautiful clients today, Natalie. I'm going to introduce her a bit, but just to let you know what this is all about, pretty much I like to get on an interview with my clients who really just feel like they've had such breakthrough and feat and such breakthrough and results from a program that they did with me. And I like to kind of break it down so that you can, you as you're watching can see what they did, what they learned, how it made a difference in their lives as you're thinking about making some changes or some shifts, some growth spurts in your business as well. So I am going to go ahead and introduce my lovely client right now. I will ask her to give her full introduction, tell you about who she is and what she does and where you can find her online today. Go ahead.
Stephanie, thank you. Thank you for having me on here. I'm so excited that I get to share what has transpired for me since taking your class. I am Natalie Laiblock from Natalie Laiblock Coaching and Consulting, and I have a group called the New Coaches Collaborative, where new coaches come to learn and grow. And so what I do, everything that I'm about is helping brand new coaches or coaches who are recreating themselves find that solid foundation for their business, create that solid foundation to build upon. And then I also help them design their high performance programs and systems so that they can then leverage their business and better serve their clients.
Awesome. So Natalie completed one of my programs called Sought After and Booked. And that is a 5-week video instruction course that shows you how to become the sought after consultant or coach or expert in your niche so that clients will see who you are, know who you are, see you as an expert, and join your community, join your email list, and learn more about you, build that relationship and trust factor, and want to work with you. So Natalie actually won access to that course in a giveaway that I did back in December. And she went to work, applied all the strategies, and we're going to share with you some of the results that she experienced today. So I want to ask you, Natalie, if you could share with us, kind of give us a little bit of a background first. What was your business like before completing the Sought After and Booked program?
Well, honestly, I was a coach in transition myself. I had struggled in my previous a year. Everyone kept saying, you need to get visible. You need to create content. You need to repurpose content. And I just kept hearing those same phrases over and over and over, and yet nobody could really tell me what that meant. So I was kind of like, I have got to figure out what people are talking about. And so when I had the opportunity to take your program, I absolutely jumped at it because you seemed to be someone who could help fill that gap for me and help me to understand what I was doing wrong in my original niche in terms of visibility, and help me to be able to transition that forward and come from a much stronger place in my new niche to be able to gain that traction that I needed.
Awesome. So your main motivation for wanting to take the course and for even applying to have the chance to win it was to really get clear on your marketing, how you were going to be more visible, how you were going to show up for your ideal clients?
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
Yes. And what are some of the transformations or breakthroughs that you got once you did the course, once you took the course and started to apply some of the strategies in the course along this aim and this goal of yours?
Stephanie, it's night and day. I went from knowing these 3 phrases and not having any idea what to do with them, to having a very clear, solid plan of what needed to be done each day during the week to get myself visible, to get in front of my ideal client, and to start actually working with some of them. Now, mind you, I just started this venture in January. In the entire previous year, I worked with 2 clients. I took your program and I started implementing those strategies. And in this, 6 or 8 weeks since I made this transition and started using the principles that I learned from you, I have worked with 5 clients.
That's amazing. Congratulations, guys. She did not even tell me these numbers before we started the interview. I knew she's experiencing transformation and getting results, but that is awesome, awesome news. And just to kind of put things in context, we're shooting this video here in March, and she took the course in January pretty much. The giveaway was in December, and she wanted it in December, but I guess with the holidays and everything, you didn't get started until January. So between January and right now it's March 2nd, you've enrolled 5 clients using the strategies that you applied from the Sought After and Booked program. That's awesome news. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you. It probably would not have happened if I didn't understand, if I didn't figure those 3 things out and understand how to use them practically, I'd still be looking for clients.
Wow. Wow. I'm very happy to hear that. Very happy for you. I mean, going through the course, again, folks, this is a 5-week video instruction course. Tell me what it was like going through the material and being able to absorb it and apply it. Did you find it doable step by step? Did you find it overwhelming at all, or totally, all consuming, or was it nice in nice bite-sized chunks for you to be able to digest information and implement?
It was super simple. Super simple. The videos, audios that you put out were very clear. You had nice handouts to go along with that. And for me, I recognize there's multiple different types of learners, right? So some people are auditory, some people are visual, some people are kinesthetic. You really did a nice job of bringing that all together. But just the way that you explained how to lay out your content and how to repurpose that content, it was just like somebody walked into, I don't know, have you ever been in a cave and they take you down to the darkest part and turn out the lights, and everybody's just kind of like, oh, it was like somebody turned on a light in the cave and everything just made sense. So it was absolutely night and day for me. And now I have a clear plan of what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it and how I'm going to do it. And it's not taking me 10, 12 hours to create my content for the week. It takes me 1 to 2 hours to get it all done and lined up and ready to go. And we're good. It's very manageable. It's a very manageable system.
That's really, really awesome news to hear. And that's one of the things that I strive for. I really don't want to, even with, not only with the courses that I create, but with working with clients, I want for them to be able to work in a way that's not overwhelming, because it can be overwhelming. Most of us, at the heart of it, we just want to work with our clients. We just want to do what we do. We love what we do. We just want to serve. And the other parts, the admin, the marketing, etc., we don't want it to consume us so that we can't just really get to the business of doing our businesses. And so I really try to make my courses in a way that is not overwhelming. So to hear you say that it was clear and it was not too much for you to do, I really I'm happy to hear that. It's very refreshing to hear that, because that has been my intention throughout for my courses and for working with clients privately. Now, you and we haven't worked privately because you did this video instruction course. But if I may, and if you've gotten a bit of a bite of my personality while you were doing the course, the video instruction course, would you say that, I like to ask people if there were 3 words, or one or 2 or 3 words that you would come up with to describe what it's like to work with me, or to what was your experience like to do the course. If you could share that, that would be great.
Sure, sure. I know I can come up with a couple. um, so, you've been very professional anytime that we've interacted. You let me know what I did or what I had won. You let me know how to access that. When I came back to you and said, oh my gosh, it's a little bit of a crazy time, you're like, no problem, get to it when you can and just give me some feedback when you're done. And so, there wasn't any high pressure, you've got to do this or your business is never going to go anywhere, or, so there was no high pressure. It was very professional. When we first got on the phone or on this morning, you were just kind of saying hi and, asking me a little bit more about my business. And I just picked up that you just have this natural tendency towards being a positive person, and you're always looking for new solutions. How can I make this better? How can I do this better? You know, I haven't purchased any additional coaching with you, and what you just immediately was like, hey Natalie, this is what you could do. You could try this, you could try this. So you are willing to help even though we don't have an ongoing agreement, and I think that just shows your heart right there for what you do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I try to, as they say, I forget the saying, how it goes. You treat the janitor the same way that you treat the CEO. I'm not sure if that applies. But no matter what course or how my clients come into my space, I consider everybody my clients. Even if you did a do-it-yourself course that you didn't have a single interaction with me or at the highest level, once you enter my space, I feel like you are my client, and I feel that my support, is kind of ongoing, whether or not we continue working together. And I have had clients that have come to work with me that did one course, and then as soon as I release other things, they continue to take advantage of those other experiences, because they like not only learning new things, but also being in my space and being around the people that I tend to attract in my community that will help them to feel more motivated, be around people that will lift them higher, and also have my continued support as they continue along their journey to grow their businesses and make it bigger and better, and to create a lifestyle or a business that revolves around your lifestyle, so to speak. So I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot to me. And I want to close off by asking you, what word of advice would you give to someone who was considering taking this course or another course or program with me?
Oh, don't even give it a second thought. Just do it. Because, one of the I actually did a live podcast on my own site, and it a few weeks ago, and we were talking about, when as adults did we stop learning? When did we become afraid of trying something new and learning something new? And so to someone who's looking at your thing and going, oh, I don't know, just stop, be willing to try it, be willing to step out and do something new. You're not going to lose life or limb by investing in a program and learning a different direction, learning a new skill set. And it could be just like it was for me. Somebody just turned on the lights in an incredibly dark room and things made sense. And just be willing to learn, be willing to try, and just go for it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for sharing that. And it has been lovely talking with you, and lovely finally talking to you today after doing my course, even though we had been in touch via email. And I appreciate your honest feedback on what your experience was like, as well as interacting with me. And And thank you for the advice that you've shared with others that may be watching this and thinking of doing something new. I think your advice applies to anything. As you said, we should never stop learning. And if there is something, an opportunity that is presented to you, again, whether working with me or with somebody else that can help you in your business, really evaluate it as you would evaluate anything that you're going to invest in. And if you feel that it can help you, do what you can to make that investment of money, energy, and time to take that course, work with that person, implement the strategies that you learn, apply it to your business, and you will see results because you're fully committed and you're all in. And when you do that, you're going to get the results. I have to say it's guaranteed, right? Would you?
Yeah.
Awesome. So just tell us one more time where folks can find you online. Tell us your website and your business before we leave.
All right. So again, my business is Natalie Lavelock Coaching and Consulting. The best place to find me right now is on Facebook at Natalie Lavelock, or in my group, the New Coaches Collaborative. My website's being built. So, I don't know when this is going to air, but by that point, you may be able to find me at www.natalielavelock.com. But in lieu of that, at Natalie Lavelock on Facebook. Thank you, Stephanie.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And guys, of course, you know where to find me. It's at stephanietreasure.com. You can reach out to me, join my community as well, the Passionate, Purposeful, and Powerful Entrepreneurs, if you're not already a member. And I look forward to seeing you in that space and learning about your successes as well. Take care. Thank you so much.